games with y'all. And
Yep. Yep.
Jacoby Brissett ain't even
Yep.
play at all in the preseason.
Yep.
We live. It looked like we
Yep.
live.
Hey, yeah, we live. We live right now. You talking crazy? Go ahead. Keep going. Forget that. I'm not even giving the show an intro. Go. Oh, why you stop? See? Go, bro. Go.
Where's we live at, man? Where's we live?
We live on Facebook right now and YouTube right now.
Right now?
We live right now. Keep talking. Go ahead. The Browns gonna do what? Go ahead, AP. Go ahead. You got it. Go ahead.
Baker Mayfield is about to light them Browns up next week, man. Yes,
Oh,
I
my.
said it. You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
Oh no, not. Yep, and you. Okay, so matter of fact, it ain't even next Sunday because you can't say it next Sunday. Or can you? No, because we all live at 4 o'clock next Sunday. Yep, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait. You talking crazy? You talking crazy, man? I can't even. Man, oh my god, oh my god,
even
bro.
plays because he ain't even playing the preseason.
Yes, he did. He played the last game. See, you don't even follow. All right,
Man,
listen.
salute
to. Listen, salute.
Man,
So,
Dobbs is
man,
getting all the reps.
oh my god, bro. Listen.
Dobbs is getting all the reps, man.
Hey, salute to everybody that's tapped in on the show. Ignore the dude in the black that's at the top. I mean, ignore him right now. Y'all see what's going on, bro. Pull up, let's chop shop. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get a sports show going, man. I'm Monte, of course. I got a couple of my homies with me, my right hands, man. I love these brothers, man, and I love debating with them back and forth, man. So I just wanted to bring something back to the situation because last year we had debates. We debate every year, so I'd rather like put us all together on this situation. So right now I got my boy AP. You know what I'm saying? I know him since I don't even know. It's been a long time. From Massillon, Ohio. Now he's in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Go salute to you, AP. So we can dog your team too, but we ain't gonna dog them right now. We're gonna let you get yours off. So who are you and what you do?
King Patrick 330. I'm a financial polygamist, and I do music on the side.
All right. Hey, okay, you rocking with the Ravens. All right. On the right of you, my man, Derek. What's up, Derek? What's popping? What you got?
What up? What up? You know, I'm Derek, but you shouldn't. Don't remember that. Remember, go Chiefs. Because if you say that, you'll be saying my name. It's the same thing. Remember, when you think of Derek, think of the Chiefs, and you'll be in the right path.
Okay. Oh, anyway, the bottom left corner, my man Lewis. What's popping, Lewis? What's popping, man? Who you rocking with? What we
What's good?
doing?
What's good? Hey, the one and only Monsters of the Midway all day.
So you want to say monsters of the Midway? You don't want to say the name. That's funny. So who's the
No, 'cause
monsters
that's
of the
what they
Midway?
are. That's what they
Okay, so
are. Y'all gonna learn.
in Rich Lamon's terms, he rooting for the Bears. So
All day.
y'all have a field day on that. Y'all had a field day on that.
Yeah,
And
people that born after 1990 don't know what Midway. They don't know what that is. That's an old thing. So you gotta
Don't learn
you gotta
today.
Midway is
modernize it.
arcade game.
Learn
I'm gonna let
today.
it ride. I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride.
I'm trying to help. I'm just trying to help. Well, go ahead.
I'm gonna let it ride. But last but not least, we gotta give him the right respect. My boy Trey, AFC North champions, AFC period champions. They was in. Matter of fact, you speak on it. I don't even need to hype your squad up. Go ahead.
Hey, my name is Trey. I represent the Cincinnati Bengals, the AFC champions. Let's go.
Look, he don't even really got much to say. I'm hyping this squad up. I'm hyping this squad up. All right, so we all watched last year's football season. You know what I'm saying? What the teams did, the highs and the lows. So we gonna let my boy AP speak on his Ravens, what they did last year, and what he expect them to do this year.
We was injury riddled last year. You know, the team was ravaged by COVID, so last year was a dub. That's why the Bengals squeaked through, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, AFC North champs this year. Baltimore Ravens. Lamar's back. He's swole, still fast. Team on point, man. We got it, man.
All right, you said AFC North champs this year. That's what you said.
Yes, sir.
I'm not wasting my blitz.
I gotta say,
I'm,
I gotta
hold
blitz.
on. You blitzing? Yes, the first blitz. The first blitz. All
You
right, go.
wasting
You
your
guys.
blitz kind of early, King.
Yeah, you is wasting your blitz time.
Hey,
You is wasting your blitz time. Hold on, let me get your timing right. Let me get your timing right. Let me get your timing right. All right, go ahead. You got 60 seconds. Go.
Well, the biggest thing is this: you're going into a year where we don't know where Lamar Jackson really wants. It looks like he wants a fully guaranteed contract. That's a big issue when the best player is in contract negotiation and he doesn't have an agent. That's a huge thing to go into over the season. Not to mention his on the field issues with no wide receivers to speak of on offense. Yeah, I mean, do you really believe you can have a good year this year with your best player in this contract dispute? And there's no way you could have it going into the season with any real confidence because of what's going on in your ball club right now.
Okay, you got 30. You got 35 seconds. So you got 24 seconds of rebuttal after AP. I'm gonna give y'all the whole 60 seconds because you didn't use it all. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Lamar has a chip on his shoulder, and he got a lot to prove. So he about to step out there on that field and show you why he deserves to have that Deshaun Watson contract.
Okay. Any back and forth with that, or are you letting that rock? You got 24 seconds to say whatever you need to say.
Oh well, you didn't address anything I said. You just said he got a chip on his shoulder. I'm saying that
That's
he's about to go into the season with no wide receivers. How can you expect him to do well this year?
During his MVP season, who was the leading receiver?
His tight end.
Exactly. We're good. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Who was that talking? Who was that talking? I can't hear you. Turn your mic. Your mic is down. What you say? You using your blitz?
Don't do that.
Lewis, who was that saying something? Oh, okay. All right. Well, all right. Next we got Derek. You see what the Chiefs did last year? Highs, lows. What they gonna do this year, man? Talk to me.
Okay, so I don't know if y'all seen the movie called Memento, and how do I want to say this? It's like Groundhog Day. I never everybody seen that movie before because that's what it is for us. Every year we host a thing called the Patrick Mahomes Invitational. Y'all used to call it the AFC Championship, but it's no longer called that. In a down year, we hosted the AFC Championship. In a down year, Patrick Mahomes' worst season of his career, he threw 4,300 yards with over 40 touchdowns. There's no way to go but up. Yes, the rest of the division is catching up, but that's the word we're looking at. They're catching up. They ain't there. We have the solidified best coach in the division, and probably second or third in the NFL, depending on who you talk to. We also have one of the best quarterbacks, depending on who you talk to, in the NFL, and we have that combination of two, probably the best combination of two, quarterback coach situation. And when you have that, it's very hard to fall from grace. Because those are two things you need for any ball club to be good. Your coach has to be sound, and your quarterback has to be sound. No other team has a chance if those two things ain't clicking. He doesn't got to be the best quarterback, but if he's a great coach, he can get you to the next lane. And like I said, for the next year going to be Groundhog Day. We will be in the AFC Championship game, bound for the Super Bowl.
Is there any blitzes for that? Are everybody cool with that? Okay, we'll go straight to. You said what?
I don't have a problem with that. It's still early, man.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel that. All right, we're gonna go down to the left corner. Lewis, Chicago Bears, highs, lows, more lows, more lows. But you got a lot of high hopes. Let us know what's going on from last season to this season. Go ahead, talk to me.
I have high hopes for my team every year, but this ain't about high hopes. This is about my team got better, not by addition. We got better through subtraction. We got a lot of injured players out of there. We got a lot of high contracts out of there, and a lot of dead weight out of there. So I think we're number 4 or 5 as far as money under the salary cap, so we can still make moves before the trade deadline. We had no draft picks My boy Coles pulled it out of his butt just to even get the draft picks that we got. So I know I got a GM that know how to make moves. And now he has a lot of money to finish making moves. Now that goes to my GM side. He didn't already got rid of some popular players. He make the hard decision. The Bears got a GM that they need. Now let's go to my coach. They put up Eberflus, right?
Okay.
Came out of nowhere.
Yep.
At first, he wasn't the coach that I wanted, but then as I looked more and more into it, I looked at what he did. I looked at what he did in Indianapolis. Let me let you know a little about Eberflus. So
Oh, he really
Eberflus
breaking it
took
down.
over
Okay.
the coach defense. When he took over the coach defense, they were ranked 30 in points and yards allowed. The
All
next
right.
year, after they played that season, they moved into 10 in points, giving up and only 11 in yards. They went from 4-12 to 10-6 in 1 year, just with the defense, not with a whole bunch of other players. What he did is what my team had. He took a lot of young players that moved fast and still just coming fresh out of college and still got that rah-rah in them, and he turned them boys loose, and he knows how to do it. He got a whole defense full of people, young people. We got rid of old ass Tremaine, we got rid of hurt ass Khalil Mack all the time. Akeem Hicks, even though he hurt all the time, they sent him a package. We got a young squad on offense and defense. And they gonna learn how to turn the boys loose. My offensive coordinator, Luke Getsy, came straight from Green Bay. We know that Green Bay know how to put up points. And now they built the offense around what he's good at. I looked
I
up
can't
some of
Wait,
the
take
no.
things
it.
that
I
Justin
can't
Fields.
take it.
Hold on. Wait.
I
Let
can't
him
take
get it
it.
off. Let him get it off. Let him get it off. Let him get it off. Because the comments is in the uproar too. Blitz, go ahead. No, let him get it off. Go ahead, Lewis. Finish up. Finish up.
Can I say it? Can I start?
No, go ahead, Lewis. Keep
I can
finishing.
say it.
Yeah, go
Oh
ahead.
my God.
Oh, me?
No, Lewis.
Oh,
Yeah, keep
oh,
going.
y'all keep going.
He can't
Oh,
blitz till you done.
I
oh,
just
okay.
pointed out
So
that
I looked up Justin Fields, some of the numbers that he had.
Oh
The
my God.
offense that the Bears are running now has a lot of play action and a lot of bootleg passing.
All right.
Justin Fields last year, he was 35 from 57 anytime he was passing out of play action. Two
Uh huh.
touchdowns, no interceptions, 102.2 passer rating. But out of that play action passes, 12.7 is what they call big time throws. That was number one in the NFL over Patrick Mahomes and all of them. For all of you deep ball throwers, Justin Fields was number one. And I'm gonna read you what I had to do was look at what the NFL calls big time throws. And this is what they said.
Oh my.
No,
Oh,
this is a real stat. This is a real stat.
Hey man, we can't
This
be
is a
spending
real stat
20
that
minutes
the
on these
NFL put
Bears,
down.
bro.
And it says,
This is way too much time on the Bears,
can
yo.
I
No,
use my
bro.
blitz?
No, y'all had look. Hold on.
hey,
Y'all
y'all
had
didn't
y'all
know I
had your
came ready.
chance.
I
Y'all
didn't.
had your
I didn't
chances,
ready
bro.
because I came ready. I
I
came
didn't
ready.
talk yet. I'm just thinking about
Hey,
myself.
I
I
came
didn't.
ready.
Yeah, he
They
can't cook
said
up,
that
yo.
the farther
Go
this ball
ahead.
goes down the field, the harder it is to get the completion ratio. So the completion ratios go down.
This
So
this is
for
so
the
funny.
deep ball, they said the accuracy of it
This
and
is
the
it.
timing of it, he was number one for deep ball throws after
Oh
play
my
action
god.
pass.
Okay,
They
that's
built the
that's
whole
that's
offense
that's
from play
great.
action pass
I'm using
and
my
bootleg.
blitz now. You
So,
are
so what
making.
they did was they took it and put the offense around what he's good at instead of trying to make him play an offense. They
I
just put an offense around him that he's already good at. Give him the best chance
Right.
for success. We already had two good running
Oh
backs.
shoot.
Now we got a
Oh
younger line.
All right, I would like to use
What?
my blitz now, please.
no,
Go
no.
ahead.
You
Go ahead.
already
No, go
used
ahead,
it.
use it.
Told you
Go
use
ahead,
it.
use
I
it.
use my
No,
blitz.
you already used your blitz, bro.
Oh, that
You
was
used it on AP.
one per person. One per subject. He's talking about his bears. I get one. It's a new subject.
Yeah, no, you get one. Yeah, you get one for it's a new subject.
All
You
right, I
get
can
one.
go
Go
back
How
ahead.
on.
come we
Boom, I'm
only had
going.
one
This
Yeah,
blitz
is
go
on
the
the
ahead,
most.
game?
blitz it. You
This
hey,
is,
you only got 60 seconds, bro. You
that's
got
fine, but
60. Go
that's all
ahead.
I need. That's all I need. This is the most pathetic,
Go.
the most asinine, the most This is ridiculous. These are all the excuses you're saying. This is like I want to donate to you after this pity party of excuses why you won't be successful. You know you don't have a quarterback. It's like this, you should go and saying this year I will not be watching Bears football. There's no reason to.
Oh my God, bro!
So,
I
so
got tears in my eyes.
Here's my question. Here's my question.
I
Justin
got
Fields
tears
is
in my eyes.
unproven. And even if he played okay, it is proven that you have to be a top 10 quarterback to be successful in this NFL, especially when it's time to go to the playoffs, especially when it's time to make big throws.
In
Do
my
you think
eyes.
how far can Justin Fields take you?
I
We
got
we can really
tears.
find out because what you're doing is you're basing off what he did in Matt Nagy offense. We know what he did at Ohio State. When you put an offense around him that he run, we know what he can put up. You basing
Oh,
everything off of Matt Nagy offense. Matt Nagy is not here. He's back. As a matter of fact, Matt Nagy is back with you.
oh my
Yeah.
God, bro! You killed me. All right. Yep, that's it.
But
That
I
hey,
wasn't
listen.
there with my team.
Man,
I
So
just
I
want to
said,
know. I just want
Go
to know.
ahead. Go ahead. Hey,
now,
how much you got left on the Bears? How much you got left on the Bears? I'm not mad, bro. You came clips. Everybody had the
I
opportunity to
can't
come
remember
clips.
because I looked it up. Hey, I give
Go
this.
ahead, bro. Hey,
So,
anybody
so
else can use a blitz on him after he done.
What do you
Nah,
I
we
mean?
trying to get we
realistically
trying to
picked
get to
my
the
team
Bengals,
to
They
go
don't want to
9-8.
waste that time.
Here's their schedule. This is why I picked them to go 9-8.
Oh
San
my God,
Francisco, a tough game. I think we're
That's
gonna
an
win
L.
it. That's
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 an
a
L.
boss.
gonna be the difference. If we lose that game, that's what's gonna make us go 8-9 instead of 9-8. But then we go to
Losing
Green
that one.
Bay. That's an L.
That's an
Texans,
L.
that's a W. Giants, that's a W.
Yeah.
The first
They
game
not
for the
I
beating the
don't know
Vikings,
Giants.
about
that's
that.
an L because it's
I
in
don't know
Minnesota.
about that. You can't just
Hold
say
on, hold
The
on,
negative to
cuz.
the
Commanders,
Giants.
Hold
that's a
on,
W.
cuz. Hold on. Go ahead. Go
The
ahead.
Commanders is a
You
W.
know,
The Pats, we play the Patriots next. That's a loss. The Cowboys,
you
I
got a
gave
lot
that
of
as a loss.
confidence.
Right. Then the Dolphins, that's a W. The Lions,
What?
that's a
They
W.
not beating the Dolphins either,
Atlanta,
man.
that's a W. The Jets, that's a W. Green Bay, that's an L. The Eagles, I gave that
Oh
an
my
L.
Lord.
The Bills, I gave that an L. Then we play the Lions again, that's another W. And then the
They
Vikings
not
was a
beating the
toss up
Lions
because
either.
it's in the cold outside at Soldier Field. And I think it's going to be whichever team is the healthiest is going to win that. But we are there. So if we win that last game, that's 10 for us.
Come
Period.
on.
We lost to
Come
Green
on.
Bay twice. We're going to lose to the Eagles,
All
the
right.
Bills,
All right. Is
lose
that it?
to
Is that it?
the Cowboys, and the Patriots, and the Vikings won.
They might win
Oh
2
shit.
games this year, man.
All right. Okay.
Okay. See,
All
hey,
right.
you want to put
Stop, bro.
money on it?
Stop. Stop.
Real
Stop,
quick,
bro. Chill. No,
Bet
no.
me $100. Bet me $100 on what you just said. You don't even believe it.
Uh oh.
He ain't
See,
gonna
some
do
Uh
that.
people
oh.
just talk.
Uh oh.
Some people just talk to make funny.
Uh oh.
But put money
Uh
on
oh.
it. Put
Uh
money on
oh.
it that we might win 2 games.
All
That's
right.
Oh,
money,
so
though.
you
Okay.
That's
just
not
talking.
definite.
Okay,
I
I
only bet
feel
on
you. I
certain
feel
things.
you. I feel you. You
I
one of
bet the
them.
$100 they don't
Hey,
make
no,
the
it's,
Who
playoffs,
they
though.
play in the
That
first
just
game? Who
all
they
right.
play in
We.
the first game?
That's a sure thing. They're not making the playoffs. I bet 100 on that.
Who
All right.
who
Hold on.
who
oh,
they
Hold
play
on.
in the
but
first
that's
game?
not what you said. You said 2 games.
No, I
Who
said
they
He
they
said
might win 2 games.
who they play first?
Okay, so
They could
I'm
actually
saying
be
we'll
one
win
and
3.
three.
$100.
they play the 49ers first.
Oh my
They
God.
losing that game.
But hold on. Before we get all crazy on the Bears, because
I didn't
the
think so.
Steelers.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
No,
all right.
people
I'm
talk,
gonna
but
go
they
to.
don't really be talking.
I feel you. And
Talking,
you
but
know
they
what?
ain't really saying nothing.
I appreciate you showing up with that type of a clip. I didn't know you was gonna do that, bro. You came fully strapped. Now, true or false, elegant, it's on whatever everybody else is saying.
It's
It is
called
what it is. But you
filibuster.
came
Filibuster.
ready, bro. I love that, bro.
Talk
But I
about that
gotta.
team. Everybody said, "Oh, we
I
was good last year, so we
Filibuster.
gonna be good next year." Whatever.
I
Every year is different. He came back,
yeah,
said he needed a contract, so he finna be out
yeah,
coached. We gonna see. He don't win no
yeah.
He
playoff games.
didn't ask you
We
to
got the best.
do a
We got the
record
best
report.
Hold on.
running back
Yeah, hold
Record
on.
report.
in the league
Wait,
on the Ravens.
hold on. We gotta get these Bengals in here, man, because I mean, we gotta look at the upside of things. Right now,
Right, but
we
the rest of them didn't even say nothing. They just said my team gonna be good. Period. And then
No, because
That was hilarious. All right,
bro.
all right, Bengals. Let me know.
To be explained.
Bengals. Let me know what y'all. We know what y'all did, but I mean, out your words. Let me know what y'all did last year and what y'all gonna do this year, bro. What y'all gonna do this year.
So, first of all, we should never spend that much time talking about the Bears. All right.
Stop, bro, please.
But I will say this, for the sake of Canton, Ohio, shout out to Dominique Robinson making that roster. I hope he make a difference.
Back, salute.
I hope he does make
Salute
a
to that. Back.
Shout out to Dominique Robinson, definitely from Canton, McKinley.
All day.
So, as you all see, I am a Bengals fan. I think we all know what we did. But here's the thing. I understand the backlash that I received for going to the Super Bowl, for beating the Chiefs twice. I know why, because I've been a fan since 1987. So I understand. I remember the other two Super Bowl appearances when we lost those too. Like when we lost our running back because he high on cocaine and popped on the drug test right before the Super Bowl. I mean, I understand having a good time, but it could have waited after we would have won that against the 49ers. But anyway, I digress. I'll say this, though. The Bengals season was not a fluke. We had 3 players over 1,000 yards. I want to ask y'all with y'all teams, how many of y'all had that? Right. So, Joe Burrow, championship pedigree, right? We believe in championships around here. Like, for real, like, you don't just lose championship pedigree when you win a national championship. You can ask Michael Allen Doss that. That's my best friend. You can ask him that. Like, you don't lose it. Kenny Peterson, you can ask them, you don't lose that. And then he got his teammate, Jamar Chase. Like, that's like, I understand. But my whole point of everybody's backlash is you got to start from somewhere, right? There was a Tom Brady that was drafted whatever round with the Patriots that nobody expected. We beat the Chiefs twice. And before the Chiefs became in the prominent role that they in, they had to draft Patrick Mahomes because they wasn't nothing either. Because I remember what the Broncos did to y'all. I remember what the Chargers did to y'all. And I remember what every team did to me. That's why I'm so hyped.
I'm ready to blitz. I'm ready to blitz.
That's why I'm so hyped. But I got to finish.
I was about to say, man, Brad didn't even answer the question. He didn't even answer the question. He just went in a whole ass monologue about the Bengals.
Hold on.
I love the Raiders.
One at a time.
I do that too. You feel me?
Facts though, right? I talked about 3 players over 1,000 yards. I talked about the facts. But what I know is I see the faces every time I talk about the Bengals. So yeah, I'm gonna have a monologue. I'm gonna build you up to understand exactly why you should respect us. Exactly why. Because we got championship pedigree. You don't forget it. We rebuilt our offensive line this offseason. Picked up a couple free agents off of that. Got Joe some more protection to sit in the pocket. And then you could trade off Jamar. You could trade off T. You could trade off Tyler. You could get busy with Mixon. What you want from us? And then we talk about defensively. We got Sam Hubbard from The Ohio State University leading our defense. Eli Apple is a liability, but he been one. He been one. But guess what? We drafted another safety, though. So we'll again.
Yeah. I mean, being real, bro. Being real, like I'm a.
Don't use the blitz. Don't use the blitz. We done. Don't use the blitz. We done.
I'm leaving this point right here. I understand why everybody in this room would believe that it was a fluke, but to be a fan from 1987 to now, I believe it to be very real. I believe it to be very real.
I respect.
Who said it was?
All right. So wait. Once again, what the question is? We know what y'all did last year? Y'all went to the Super Bowl. What is y'all doing this year?
It's
y'all going back?
Super Bowl or bust?
The bust.
That sounds like a bust to me then.
Super Bowl or bust. All right, cool. Now who's the first person to blitz? I heard two blitzes. Who's coming in on the blitz first?
I am. I'm coming
on. The blitz failed twice already past season. But go ahead with your blitz.
Okay, listen. This how good my team is. When you get nothing out of the season, no Super Bowl, like the
Oh Lord.
Bengals did.
Hold on, you got 60 seconds. Go ahead.
I'm good. Can I go? You wait, cut into my time. When the best thing you can say
No,
is
I'm making sure I'm hitting the timer so I know.
when the best thing you can say is
Go ahead. You got it now. Go ahead.
when the best thing you can say is that we beat the Chiefs twice and got nothing. All I got was this T-shirt. That's all you got. That's how good we are. So, if you can wear that badge, what makes you think you're going to do it again? You can't. You
took
got
that
to. You
so
got to go
personal
in there.
where
Hold
you
up, I'm
thought it
almost
was
done.
just
You
about
got to
you.
go into that knowing that you was
It's
lucky.
about
You got to
being
go
a
into it
teammate
know that
and not being
it
able
was
to
a
talk to me
task.
right now. You can't talk to
Hold
me
on.
right now.
Hold on.
Like,
Hold on. Let him get his 60 seconds off.
What's going on? I thought I was doing my blitz still.
a badge of
I
honor
thought I was
of
Yeah. You can't interrupt the blitz. You can't interrupt the blitz.
Yeah, look here.
Go ahead. You got 20 seconds, bro.
Let me wrap it up. My question for you is this: you asked how many of us had 3 wide receivers with 1,000 yards. Let me
I
ask
didn't
you
say
this:
receivers
how
because Mixon had
likely?
over 1,000. It wasn't receivers, it was
How
Mixon. 3
okay?
players.
Well, how many receivers? How many ball catches had with? Oh, is that it? Well, we do it all the time then. Anyways, my question is: how likely is it for your team to do that again? How we the AFC on the whole has these different quarterbacks. We got Hubbard, we got Mahomes, we got
Hold on.
Jackson.
That's 20 seconds. That's your 20 seconds.
We
You
got
got your.
Jackson when he right.
You want me
What
to
makes
answer
you
your
think
question?
that? What makes you think that he can cut through all these great quarterbacks in the AFC and get as far as he did last year? That's my question.
All right,
Your question.
go ahead. That's it.
Is it possible to do it again? Yes, we believe in Joe. It's Joe Burrow. Like again, where's the confusion? Y'all act like that. That's not a fluke, bruh. Like like you act like that's not possible to do again. Was it possible for Patrick Mahomes to do it? Was it possible for Lamar Jackson? Yes, it was. So how is it incapable of Joe Burrow to do this? How? The only national championship out of the 3 that we talk about, the only thing that eludes him is the Super Bowl. And it eludes actually Lamar Jackson because he ain't even been. What are you talking about? Is it possible? Yes, it's very possible. Now
Man,
all
who
3
next
receivers
on
is
the
going to
blitz,
get
man?
1,000 yards, and Mixon is going to rush for over 1,000. So we're going to have 4 players.
Oh, you got a blitz too, AP?
Yeah, I want to blitz this too, man.
AP want a blitz. All right, cool. AP, you got 60 seconds. Hold on.
All
All right, go ahead. You got your
I'm
blitz.
going to add some
60 seconds.
context to what the Bengals did last year.
All right, go ahead.
They finished 1 game ahead of the Steelers in the division, who had a washed-up quarterback. 2 games ahead of the Browns, who had a handicapped quarterback. And 2 games ahead of the Ravens, who had an entire team on the injured reserve list.
Okay.
And you think they
the Browns is the only team that beat them twice last year with a handicapped quarterback. But go ahead.
But they're supposed to repeat as AFC North champs when they had all those barriers and still barely got out the North?
Okay. I like the question. All right, go ahead. That was just 60 seconds, bro. That's a good question. Go ahead.
The barriers. Okay, so we took out an already washed up quarterback twice, and they don't even have one, so they're done. Checking the Steelers off easily. The Browns,
they're out of here.
Checked off twice. Ravens, we're gonna split it with y'all. My thing is like pay Lamar. Like I don't even care about whatever this competition is. Like I really hate the fact that y'all ain't opened up the bank for Lamar Jackson yet, who the only person that's really gonna lead y'all to where y'all need to be. Because your defense is suspect. It's always injured. Humphreys and them can't stay healthy. So is it possible for us to repeat? Hell yeah.
Baltimore started a GoFundMe for Lamar.
You're talking about all of these.
I'm not bullshitting. I said
no. He said Baltimore started a GoFundMe for Lamar Jackson.
I'm not joking, and I'm not joking. That shit is real.
That's crazy.
I'm not getting Lamar 240 guaranteed either.
Like a happenstance is y'all getting. I can't help that. Like what I don't know. I can't speak on those circumstances of this happened, so we won. We won because we won. In my eyes, I don't care nothing about your roster being depleted. That doesn't
You
matter
have to.
because y'all got to show up and play football. We are professionals here. It's the next man up. It's the NFL. This
See,
is the league.
but you'll
Hold on, don't interrupt unless you're using your blitz. Don't interrupt unless you're using your
I was
blitz.
just simply pointing out. I was
All right,
just
he's using his
pointing out
blitz.
that they barely won the North, despite
Bro,
all
we
those
won.
injuries.
My blitz. Hold on.
All right, Lewis, your turn. All right, Lewis, you got your blitz. 60 seconds, go.
Talking all of that. He's talking all of that. We professionals. If Joe Burrows go down, everything he'll just say next year will be it's only because Joe Burrows went down. He'll lose all of them games and blame it on the injuries while he's telling everybody else too bad about their injuries. You can't do that. Because you know if Joe Burrows go down or if Jamar Chase go down, y'all ain't going nowhere. So don't come with that.
They got
other
a nice wide
Ravens
receiver for them.
The Ravens had some people out, and that was one of the reasons why they didn't win some of them games. Don't act like it wasn't.
This one, go ahead, bro. Because when all of those first round exits that we had back in the day were because of injuries. Andy Dalton getting injured in the playoffs. Like we've had injuries.
Oh, you went back there. You went back there. Oh.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go rock.
I've heard of it. I know what a depleted roster looks like. I know what going 7-0 and then injuries just depleting our whole roster. I know what that looked like. Like, so I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Like, that's the thing.
Like,
okay.
Saying I already know. But guess what?
Wait, hold on. I love this show already. Go ahead, bro. I'm not stopping you. I'm telling everybody that's talking over you to stop. I'm not stopping you, bro. You good?
The thing is, though, like you said, I can't say, oh, injuries don't matter. That's what y'all been telling me. That's what they've been telling me. Yeah. Injuries don't matter. Injuries don't matter. I don't care. Maybe I'm a little bit jaded. Maybe I'm speaking from a little bit of emotion, but I don't really care. Because at the end of the day, you're talking to the AFC returning champ.
Yeah, you can use your blitz.
No,
you use your blitz.
Defend the whole AFC. We got to worry about it. You can't pay your quarterback. Your quarterback lost your best target. You don't even got nobody to throw to, and the Chiefs don't even have an offensive line. And your defense.
Hold on,
but my question about how are you going to do it again this year when the Ravens got healthier and they're going to be back? The Chiefs is back. All these other teams is back. That was the question. It wasn't that y'all didn't do it last year and y'all did it against hurt people. It's that you got to play them people again and they not hurt this year.
Okay, and neither are we. What are you talking about? Neither are we. So let's play
football. Both healthy,
we're going to win. We're going to win with our healthy.
All of them are healthy. Those teams beat your team.
You come with yours, so you can't come with no more excuses. Come with your healthy roster, or just don't show up, bro. Just don't show up, because I don't want to hear no.
We ready for the smoke this year.
That's it. Be ready for the smoke.
Say that real quick. All the line to rank the top. I believe number 3.
All right. Okay. All right.
I like to put that out there.
All right. Okay, that's cool. We talked about. Okay, I feel you because I heard him say that. I knew you had to get that off. I knew you, that's why I was like, yo, I got to give him 10 seconds. You got done saying something about the Chiefs after he already used his split. You can't do that. But okay, I got you. All right, I need to get because it's sticking here. I need to get the Raiders in here. What did y'all do last year, and what y'all gonna do this year? Raiders fan, the Cubs. What's up?
We got cheated. And we
oh my God, shit again.
me and Blood already had this conversation.
Hold on, wait, let it rock.
Like I ain't a man of many words when I got a situation to just speak how I feel. You feel me? It's simple. You know what I'm saying? I got cleared out of that way. So I didn't have this conversation with Lou. I didn't have this conversation with Derek. I don't know, Blood right here, Patrick. It's my first time meeting you, not start meeting you, brother. Me and Trey had this conversation.
I heard
me
the
and
whistle,
him
brother.
initially met.
I heard the whistle. Okay, I want to say that to you, as a Raiders fan. I heard it too.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's like, as a Raider fan, I done been through bullshit my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole life, all my life I had to fight. You know what I'm saying? So like to be real, bro,
Go
like
ahead, bro.
I honestly feel like, bro, anybody in the NFL is going to be hard pressed to have a better offense than we have. The only thing I really feel like on my end, the defense is suspect. You know what I'm saying? Like Buddy do got Jamar Chase over there, but I got Devontae. You know what I'm saying? My tight end is better. You know what I'm saying? I got arguably one of the top 5 slot wide receiver in Hunter Renfrow. You know what I'm saying? Like that man Daniel kept 5 running backs, which I'm not necessarily sure. I really feel like that's some Patriot shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like a running back by committee. So I don't really think Josh Jacobs is gonna have like over 800 rushing yards this year. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a completely new regime. I don't really know what to expect, to be real, bro. But I know more than most likely we're going to the playoffs, bro. At least a wild card. At least a
How
wild
many
card.
wins?
10 or 11.
Yeah, how many wins you got? 10 or
10
11?
or 11. 10 or 11.
How many? All right. Quick question for everybody. Lewis, how many wins? What bracket y'all gonna
9.
be at? All right. Bengals. How many wins?
13.
Who
13.
y'all playing?
Chiefs. How many wins?
12.
Stop. 12. Ravens. How many wins?
12.
Okay. All right. Anybody blitzing the Raiders?
Nah, because I didn't say nothing outlandish.
Is anybody blitzing the Raiders? Yeah, okay. Okay. Cool. I'm just making. I'm just making
Didn't say nothing outlandish.
sure.
You get me? Like I got the best wide receiver in the NFL. You know
Because
what I'm saying?
I want the Raiders to be good.
And I'm gonna have a
And
top
they got
offense.
McDaniels over there too. So
If I don't have the
I'm the last person. I'm the last person on the list.
if I don't have the best offense in the NFL statistically, it's gonna be a top 3 offense in the NFL statistically.
On paper, that does sound good.
You're
Okay.
getting outlandish.
I respect that.
What
I
you mean
respect
I'm
that.
getting
Okay.
outlandish?
All right. Now the last last who got outlandish with the Raiders? He got outlandish.
What did
With
I
the
say? What did I
best
say? That's
offensive
outlandish.
league.
I mean,
Can
look at
I
what.
blitz? Can I blitz?
Go ahead.
If you
For
want to, go
Raiders?
ahead.
Okay, so
66.
you know what I'm
That
talking
boy.
about when I say this. It's been y'all. I don't even think y'all beat the Chiefs while Trump was president until last year when y'all beat us and
Oh.
that's y'all beat us in Arrowhead. Y'all
Oh,
sprinkled, y'all
this nigga used the
our
blister
arena,
cracker.
our stadium in y'all bus after the game. Then we asked Gruden about the shit, and he acted like he didn't know what he was talking about.
Hey
Do you
man,
think that was a good look? Do you think that was a good look?
don't hold me accountable for nothing no racist white man did. You feel
Right.
me? Like, like I thought that shit was stupid when it happened. You know what I'm saying?
I would never give
But
it
to
to
be
you that kind of
real,
motivation.
but to be real, bro, like my nigga, at the end of the day, before you got Andy Reid and Pat, my nigga, you was a buster just like me, nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so,
Buster
Yeah.
Douglas.
Yeah.
Buster Douglas.
Broncos used
The
to do y'all
Raiders.
dirty.
huh?
You like, get
Huh?
out of
We're
here.
talking about the Raiders.
Hey, bro, but nigga, you're a Chiefs fan. Look
Okay,
what
but
you
we
got
talking
on your
about the
head.
Raiders. I had my turn. I talked about them. You good.
Okay,
Yeah,
nigga.
you
So
wasn't
like,
here. Yeah, you wasn't here. You get that
okay,
off. Yeah.
okay, you
I
get
talked about
Yeah,
it.
you
Hey,
wasn't
I'm
off.
playing catch up. I'm playing catch up. You feel me? So I didn't get to
All
bust my shots yet. You feel me? You can't just take a dump on me and expect me. Okay,
Hey,
like
hey,
that's
but
my
Yo.
let's go, Browns Nation. Last but not least, let's go, Browns Nation, because I'm telling you right now, I'm about to
Yeah,
split
bro. I'm rocking with,
Blitz.
well, come with the blitz, bro. I ain't coming with you right now, but like I said, hold on, wait, let me get it off. Let me get it off. I feel my Browns is gonna be nicer to what people think. I think, my opinion. I think the defense is crazy with Denzel Ward, Miles Garrett, Javion Clowney. We got a couple defensive tackle pieces in Perion Winfrey. We still got JOK. We got Greg Newsome. We got Denzel Ward. We got Delpit back. You know what I'm saying? Deshaun Watson suspended for 11 games. I ain't gonna speak on that. I ain't trying to get kicked off of Facebook. But we got Jacoby Brissett filling in with that. If he get injured, we got Dobbs. I'm not really thrilled on either one, but I'm like, I think Jacoby could get me maybe 6, maybe. I'm not pushing it. I'm not saying I'm not going like, oh, we're gonna be 8-3. I ain't saying that's not a pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying 8. I think 6 and 5 would be all right. I think Deshaun Watson can come and get us the rest of the way to the playoffs. Now, as far as how deep we going, I don't know. But at the same time, I was banking on Deshaun Watson starting week 1. And with him not starting week 1, that kind of actually hurt me. But at the same time, I still think we're going to be decent. Every time somebody step on that Browns field, they're going to get a fight, especially on the defensive end. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we still capable of holding up the fact that we beat the Bengals, no disrespect, but we beat the Bengals 2 times last year with trash Baker Mayfield. We beat them. You know what I'm saying? AP talking about we gonna lose to the freaking Carolina Panthers. That man that lost his dang on mind. That's how the conversation even started. But the rest of y'all said the same thing. So at the end of the day, if y'all want to blitz on that aspect, that's cool. I think the Browns is gonna be. I think the Browns is gonna be like between. I think we're gonna get like between 10 and 12 wins, in my opinion. 10 and 12 wins. But that's it. I ain't giving us no more than that. You know what I mean? For right now, because I don't know. I mean, I watched Deshaun in the preseason. He didn't look all that crazy. You know what I mean? And when he come back from suspension and they throwing him right in, it's gonna be tough. You know what I'm saying? But only good thing with that is he's coming back against the Texans, and I don't think the Texans is that good to beat them. So he has one game to be able to get back into the groove. You know what I mean? But other than that, I'm more focused on next year than I am this year. But I think this year is gonna be better than what people think. My opinion.
Definitely.
Can I
I got
blitz?
a question.
Where's the blitz?
I got somebody. Hold on. I don't know if this is a blitz or a question.
Where's the blitz?
So if you got 10 or 11 wins this year, or 10 or 12 wins this year,
Yeah.
you feel like this is going to be a down year.
Yeah.
And next year is going to be a better year. Are you going to
Yeah.
go like 16 wins?
I got a
next year,
14 and
what you
3.
saying?
I'm going 14 and 3 next year. No, I'm saying
You don't even know this.
I'm
You don't
saying
even know
14 and 3
this.
next year.
How you
14 and
pulling
3
these
and
wins
pulling it
out
right
of
now.
your ass? You pulling
I
wins
don't
out of your
care.
ass. That's what he
I
asking you.
don't care. I don't care. That's what you're saying. I'm not doing that. I'm saying 14 and 3. I see what Deshaun Watson has done with nobody. And the Browns has a roster that's dang near top 5 on paper. Now this is on paper. On paper, the Browns got like a top 5 roster on paper. But you add Deshaun Watson to that. I've seen what Deshaun Watson has done with no weapons. And you cannot say he don't got no weapons in Cleveland. He got a whole squad full. That's all I'm saying. So I'm saying 10 and 12. So if they go 10 and 12 or 11 and 6, that's cool. But next year I'm going 14 and 3. The smallest I'll be 30. I said 14 and 3, if not 13 and 4. That's it. I'm not going no lower than that.
Who are the Browns beating in the AFC North? Because you're claiming the fans.
Hold on, this year?
The Bengals for sure.
Huh?
Yeah, this year? This year?
Bengals.
No, that's what I'm asking you. This year?
Yeah.
No, are you asking me this year?
Yeah, this year.
We beating the Bengals. We beating the Bengals both times, and we're gonna beat the Ravens once. Yeah, both times, bro. Both times. The reason why I say that, before you use your blitz, the reason why I say that is because, like y'all used at the beginning, Baker Mayfield was injured when he played the Bengals, and they still beat him. So anybody healthy was gonna beat him.
Okay, but like, where did y'all go? Where did they go after that?
Hey, I didn't like the quarterback. That's my thing. But go ahead, use your blitz. I didn't like the quarterback. I didn't like Baker. I didn't think Baker was taking us nowhere. That was just me.
So, at this point, like while waiting on Deshaun Watson for 11 games, you would rather have the quarterback you have now, other than Baker Mayfield. That's who you going with right now.
Other than Baker Mayfield, exactly. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going with. I don't like Baker Mayfield at all, bro. I didn't like when the first day was drafted. I didn't like when the first day was drafted.
Monte, how do you think that
I know he's trash.
How do you think you're going to produce? You think y'all just going to be out there playing defense and scoring off of deep? Like, where's the offense at with your current court? Not Deshaun.
Nick Chubb is not top 3 best running back in the league. That's the question.
Y'all gonna run him into the ground like y'all did.
Nick Chubb. Hold on. Okay. All right. My question to you is this: do we not have the best wide receiver room? The best running back room in the league? 4 running backs with 4 and Johnson. So we're not just running just Nick Chubb, just all 4 of them. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So now if we ain't had no help, I understand it. But my question is, how do we beat y'all? How do we beat the Bengals? Did we beat the Bengals on the ground, or did we beat them in the air?
On the ground.
Okay.
We're talking about the
All right.
Browns, man. We're talking
With
about the Browns.
All right.
with the nobody nigga.
All right. All right. All right. We beat them. We beat them on the ground. We beat the Bengals on the ground. What was that? The 40-26? That was on the ground. Okay. All right. I was just trying. To find out. All right.
You said, but
You
you
getting
like
real
you
slanderous
and
on you
King
right now.
Patrick just said that the Browns.
And you got his
and
hand
King
on your
Patrick
head
both
right
said
now.
that,
Yeah.
the
You see
Browns
what?
gonna beat the Bengals twice this year though. Like
I'm,
honestly, just speaking, like with your situation right now, I don't care how many times you run the ball.
Honestly, bro,
Like
like I don't
there's
even know
only
what
so
the
many
Browns.
run plays.
What's the Browns schedule? What's their schedule?
Hey, I'm looking
it's
at the
pretty.
schedule.
They
That
ain't
Brown
playing nobody.
schedule.
They play the Jets. They
No,
play
the
the
Brown
Jets. They play the
schedule.
Titans. They don't play
Now
nobody crazy.
the schedule. The
The
schedule.
Titans.
The first 11 games. The
No,
schedule is
no,
pretty good.
Tennessee.
Let me
Yeah,
let me
it's weak. They play
yeah,
the
let me
they play the Saints. They
The
play the
first
they play the
11
Saints.
games.
They play the Saints when they play the Saints when Lamar come back. They play the Falcons early, which is trash. They play the
It
Jets
gets sweeter
early,
when
which is
Lamar
trash.
come back. It's
Yeah,
sweeter.
we're not. They're not playing nobody spectacular. That's
let me
crazy. That's what I'm
let me
saying.
hear the schedule, Pat.
They got the Panthers first. Then they got the
Mhm.
Jets, Steelers, Falcons, Chargers, Patriots, Ravens,
That's lost.
Bengals,
L
Dolphins,
L L
Bills,
L
Buccaneers.
L.
Then they got the Texans,
Hey,
Bengals,
How you win
did I
12
not say
Commanders,
games
six
out
and
of that?
five?
Giants.
Did I not say?
How you win 12 games out of
Did I
that?
not say?
You
I just named off
Hold on, bro.
you
Hold on,
games
bro.
you've been
Hold on.
balling.
I said 6 and
realistically
5.
you gonna win like 8 games this year.
Yeah, that's
8.
what I was thinking
Man,
about.
okay.
8 games.
All
In
right.
real life,
Okay.
and
Not
I'm
All
not
right,
even
bro.
being disrespectful. In real life, you're gonna win like 8, 9 games.
God bless.
How
Listen,
many?
Deshaun
I'm
Jackson,
fine
Deshaun
like they
Watson,
did last year.
he's a good quarterback. He
Okay.
is, but we don't know
Okay.
what
Y'all
he
really
looks
think they
like.
only
And
gonna win 8 games?
he's going to be going against guys that have been playing all season long. You think he'll come in and win
All
6
right.
games? Yeah, right. I don't care who he's
You
playing
Okay.
against.
you
He come
Nah,
and
out
you
and
Deshaun,
banking
All
on
he's
I,
been
I
on
right.
the
can see
bench
Deshaun
for
getting
11
like
games
3 of
and
them
then come
games.
in 6 games won. That's not happening.
He'll probably go
All
3
right. I
and 3
feel you.
in them last 6. He'll
I,
go 3 and
Yeah,
I
3.
3-3. I
I'll
give
Okay.
give
you
him
that.
that.
All right.
I'll give him
Cool.
that. Maybe
Okay.
even 4-2.
All right.
Maybe even 4-2.
Listen.
Y'all give them 4
Listen.
and 2.
Listen. I'm not here to debate against none of y'all. All I said was how I felt. I don't know how it's gonna play out. I just said that's how I felt.
I'm just
That's
letting you
it.
know you're wrong.
Okay.
Stop
We
picking.
don't play y'all. We don't play y'all. And Baker almost beat you. So I don't even want to hear it.
Almost. We beat y'all twice in a row.
You ain't beat us no twice in a row.
Beat you in the playoffs and beat you in the regular season, sir.
Oh, bro.
Beat you the first game last year, we whipped your ass. And then in the playoffs, without our quarterback.
Hold on, wait. You said hold on. The first game last time I checked, y'all won by a field goal, correct or wrong? You said you whooped us. How? When you beat us by a field goal? That's a whoop. All right, I got it. You got it.
And
You got it.
the playoff game, the refs gave him a stimulus package too.
He know that though. This ain't even a debate. The first game of the season, we lost by 3, and you having this conversation? Whoop who?
Versus.
Whoop who?
Yeah,
You whooped
the refs
who?
gave the Chiefs a
Against Pat.
stimulus package.
I mean,
This nigga Monte
You want the
mad
versus?
he's
You want the
screaming.
hold on. You want the versus against Pat right now?
yes.
Yeah. All right. They get 3 rounds, 60 seconds apiece. Everybody got to sit back. Go ahead.
You
Let me
go
start the
first.
clock.
I want you to finish what you're saying
Hold
about.
on. I'm gonna hit the. Let me get the mute buttons. What? Let me get the mute buttons. Oh shoot. Hold on.
Don't worry, the most important thing.
That's Cat Monte that kicked everybody out, man.
I done came in the room twice. You know what I'm talking
Nigga that heard somebody talking shit about the Bears, like, man, fuck you niggas, man.
Man, yeah.
Hey, he took over the whole joint. He made us all disappear. The Bears made us all disappear. That's crazy. Where we go, man?
He's on here 2 times. You're on here 2 and 2. What's going on?
That's all right. He won't even let y'all back in the room.
I thought I lost y'all, bro. Man, I thought I lost y'all.
We just had Lou on here though. Lou was on there repping.
There we go.
It was the Kings. Lose on your mind stuff. My bad. All right. Nah, man. Yeah, man. Bump all that muting stuff, bro. I'm in the car. Everybody just be quiet. I ain't got time to be hitting no buttons, bro. Go. Y'all got it.
So Pat, can you repeat what you said about the stimulus package, please?
We're talking about
Hold
the package. Yeah, the stimulus package, man. The refs did have some help in getting the Chiefs to escape that game. Yes, sir.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Do you remember what happened?
I mean, do I got to go in and like do my Googles and all that?
You
like,
know, so I'll help you out
with
then.
Derek, you do. With Derek, you do.
You do with Derek. Yeah, definitely do with Derek.
Derek, you damn near need to go to the actual play-by-play and say exactly what happened.
Hey, no, you need to find the referee to pull it up. You need to talk to him.
So I'll say what happened, and if I say something that's wrong, somebody correct me. The only thing I can think you're talking about is when your stupid wide receiver jumped at the for the Browns, jumped at the goal line to get a touchdown, and he fumbled the ball through the end zone, which was a touchback. Now, what the Browns would like to say, it was a helmet-to-helmet contact when he was hit, and since it should have been helmet-to-helmet, and a penalty should have been thrown instead of the touchback. Because that's the only thing I could think you'd be talking about. Was there something else?
Okay.
I'm gonna do my
What's something else, AP?
Back to you. But the point is, they got a stimulus package, bro.
Yeah, because that's I'm looking at it. What I'm going to say that? Yep, they got a stimulus package. You're not even saying anything. I can't even. What's the dispute? They got a stimulus package. They didn't. I didn't see no stimulus package nowhere. This ain't Call of Duty. I don't know what you're talking about. You're not being specific.
They earned the dub.
Of course.
No, hold on. They said, hold on. Ty said it's targeting on Peoples Jones. That no targeting call.
Okay. So thank you. There's no such call. There's no call why a guy is that's for quarterbacks. That's for players. That's for players who haven't made an action yet. That's who targeting is for, not a player who's running the ball. If that's the case, people get targeted on every play. Every time a running back ran the ball and if somebody hit them with their helmet, it would be a penalty every play. That's the only thing that happened. That would happen. So there's no penalty on that play. There's not even a rule for that. They did not call it. There's no rule to call. Because if a runner has the ball and his helmet is hit by another player, there's no helmet-to-helmet calls on those.
Unless you lead with it.
No, it don't matter if he leaves. That's that's a defenseless receiver.
No, there definitely 150% is a rule in the NFL where you leading with the crown of your helmet.
Here's what I'm asking you.
And they can keep you out.
Name a time. Okay, if that's the rule, name a time in a game to where you saw a running back was running the ball and somebody hit him with a crown of helmet and they called the penalty on him.
I mean, I don't have two phones.
It never happened.
Hey, does somebody have a laptop or a phone they can use?
But tell me about all the football you've watched. Tell me, think about has it ever happened? You remember that?
That's why veterans call the league soft now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, my point is that's a thing they don't call. Even if it was a rule, they don't call it. Why would they call it then? Why would they say now we'll call it? They wouldn't do that. It's consistent. If it's a rule, which is not, it's a consistent no call. So why would they call it in that situation?
He said if it's a rule, but it's not.
That's if it's a rule, but I don't believe it is. But let's say
here's the rule. Here's the rule. Listen.
No call.
Here's the rule.
Never call it.
Here's the rule.
Hold on. There's a rule. Got it.
It is a foul if a player lowers his head to initiate and make contact with an opponent. The penalty is 15 yards, and the player can be disqualified. NFL rule.
Okay, so he left his feet. I mean, they both was in the air. It's hard to leave with your helmet when you're not digging into the ground. So, but like I said, even if it was a rule, they never call it. I've never seen the strong safety come up and pop the running back leading with his helmet, which they do, and they said, penalty, you led with your helmet. That's why
Deshaun Golston isn't in the NFL anymore.
I mean,
that's all Deshaun Golston did in San Francisco.
Right.
And that's why he's not there. That's why he's not there, because he was leading with the crown of his helmet.
But he was hitting wide receivers like that, not running back.
Everybody. He was hitting everybody like that.
Well, my point is he wasn't getting penalties on hitting running backs like that.
Bro, yes, they would, bro.
Okay, I
That's
don't
why
ever remember seeing.
that's why they was initiating that rule a
One of the
lot, bro.
complaints.
And that's why
That
running
was one of
backs.
the complaints.
There
They
got to be a
said
playoff moment
the
you can show me
regulations
and tell me about. Like,
would
remember this the
affect
playoff?
many
Remember
of
this?
the leagues.
You can't think of that time. It
It's
doesn't
always
work.
been, bro. So since that rule has been initiated or been implemented in the NFL, or DBs, linebackers, and running backs and wideouts have always gotten to little disputes about it, bro. Because running backs lead with the crown of their helmet too.
Every play.
Right.
Yeah, running backs
And
lead with the crown of
they're
their helmet
supposed
too.
to get called for
DBs
too.
exactly, and DBs feel like they should be called for it, so that's why DBs and
Let me ask
linebackers
you a
continue to
question.
do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. It's
Let
like
me
an
ask you a
unwritten
so,
question.
rule.
so it's like they don't have a rule for running backs that lead with the crown of their helmets, but they do have a rule for DBs
I
and
think they do
linebackers.
though. If you ain't the
Oh, it's the
NFL
same
rules,
rule.
that's for everybody, right?
Well,
Yep.
I didn't know about that. You feel
Yeah,
me?
no,
But I
they
definitely
said
know.
All right.
when they did it,
I got the
they
I
said
got the
they
play
thought
that
it was going to
this is
affect
the
the
main
running
play that
backs
I
the
was
most.
talking about. This
All
the
right,
main
hold
play.
on, one at a time, baby. One at a time, baby. One at a time.
Let me
Go
ask
ahead.
you a
Go ahead,
question.
AB. Go ahead, AB.
Let me ask Derek a
The
question.
Rashard Higgins alleged fumble that nobody recovered, but they gave the Chiefs the ball because it fumbled out of bounds in the end zone.
Right.
Mhm.
Now, any other time that you will fumble the ball in the field of play, that does not happen. If you don't recover it, then possession remains with the team that fumbled the ball. But for
Unless
some
it's in the
reason,
end
if you
zone.
fumble in the end zone, you automatically forfeit
That's what
possession.
happened. The ball went to the end zone.
Nah, I'm gonna be
It's a
real, bro.
touchback.
I'm gonna be real. That's a touchback
Trey,
because that's what happened to the
Trey is so
Raiders.
over it.
That's what happened.
Stimulus
That's what
package,
happened to
man.
the Raiders when the Raiders lost to the fucking Cowboys on
Yep.
Thanksgiving 2 years ago. Derek Carr was rushing to motherfucking get the game-winning touchdown, but fumbled the ball, and the ball bounced and went out of bounds, bro. And the ball went to the Cowboys.
But
If
that's
you
the
fumble
dumbest
in
rule
the
in
end zone,
sports,
it's a
bro.
touchback.
They happened with
Yeah,
Leon Lett in the
Because
Super
they
Bowl,
didn't
right? When
recover the
Lee had
ball.
the ball out and the Bills and Don Beebe came up and took the ball and went to the back of the end zone, that's a touchback.
But if you don't recover the ball, how do you automatically get possession? Because in the field of play, you don't get possession.
that's a
If I
fact.
if I
That's
fumble
the
the ball in
rule.
the field
What's
of
the
play and
rule?
it goes out of bounds,
It's a
it
stupid
stays with the
rule.
team that fumbled the
That's
ball.
a touchback, bro.
That
That's a
rule
touchback.
been forever though. Ask Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun
That's
Jackson
Derek
wasn't
Carr.
celebrating earlier before he went across the end zone. It's a touchback. Nobody was even touching him. He had caught a bomb on nobody over there. He showboating going into the end zone, dropped it before the goal line, ran in the end zone, and it was a touchback.
I mean, the team that had last possession should at least get the ball back. But if they fumble to
No,
the back,
listen,
it
it's a
goes to
touchback
the
for
same.
the other team.
Trey.
Oh my
Now let
God!
me ask you a question, dude, because you said how come they don't? It should be called on every play. The same people that say that are the same people say they should call holding on every play because we know every play there's an offensive lineman that holds.
Exactly. Yep.
They can call holding on every single
Every
play.
play.
That's true.
It's the same thing.
You got to look at the most egregious ones, the most
Yeah,
purposeful
yeah.
infractions. That's what they go for.
But let's not
And if the
forget
person
that on
goes
that
down
play,
funny, that's gonna bring attention to you. So if you hit him hard and he looked like he did, they're gonna look to see if you did it.
Right.
but
If he
see,
bounced right back up, they probably gonna even call it.
but also on that play, that Rashard Higgins play that I was talking about, that was a helmet to helmet hit that wasn't called.
No, like I said, we're talking about that right now. They don't ever call two men in the air diving at the same time, and he hit his helmet. Like I said, that was a very, very unique situation. Nobody
Yeah.
Stimulus package.
and nobody calls that helmet to helmet on a running on the ball. A guy running the ball. They never call that.
All right, so hold on.
Stimulus package, man.
Since I didn't hear what Derek said his boys finna do, bro. So what y'all finna do this year, dog?
Who, my team?
Derek, bring it back. It sound like you want to blitz because y'all in the same division.
What we
Yeah,
gonna do?
I just want to know. I just want to hear what you're talking about.
First, I'm gonna talk and let you know. First thing I'm gonna say is that what I'm about to say, I'm trying to be as realistic as possible. I'm a football fan. I'm a
Me
Chiefs fan.
too. We've had many conversations, bro.
Right.
I'm a realist.
So the next thing I'm about to say is gonna be, I'm just letting y'all know I'm being realistic. We will win the Super Bowl. Everybody knows that.
Hey, get this nigga, bro.
Listen.
Get this nigga, man.
Listen, listen. If I'm being honest, there are a few teams that I fear. The Ravens and the Bears are not one of them. The only team that I look at the Raiders, and y'all do have a good offense, but y'all also have a failed second term coach. I don't know what that looked like yet. And then you got the Bengals. I
I
do
mean,
feel
last year, my nigga, I think I beat you with a special teams head coordinator as my head coach.
I mean, yeah, you can't get that. I mean,
You know what I'm saying? So you can't say that, bro. Like,
I'm just saying. So y'all look great. Y'all like the Browns. Y'all look great on paper. Before I get scared of y'all, I kind of want to see y'all put it together. Y'all and y'all.
I mean,
And
my thing is, bro, like, you can't. I asked you a question. You feel me? Like, and I don't know if you're being realistic or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know you be a fan. I know you love them Chiefs. You feel me? But in your heart of hearts, you really believe y'all winning the Super Bowl next year?
in my heart of hearts, here's what I know: that ever since Patrick Mahomes became a full-term quarterback, a starting quarterback, we've been to the AFC Championship every year. So it's realistic for me to think that, because that's all Patrick Mahomes' reality has been, is the AFC Championship. And like I said, yes, the teams in the division have crept up, but they are creeping up, meaning they didn't caught up. We still have the best player coach combination in the
But
NFL.
everybody in our division has beat you except for the Donkeys, I think. Everybody in the AFC West has done punched on you a few times. You feel me?
When the last time we lost the division? When the last time we lost it?
The division was weak at the time.
No,
Yeah,
what
bro.
are you
Like,
talking about?
It was, dog. Y'all had gimme games against the Broncos because they didn't have a quarterback until now. The Raiders was dysfunctional
Every
because of
team,
Drew.
every team has gimme games. Every team plays
Herbert
somebody that's not
is
strong on the
President
schedule.
Drew.
I ain't had a
The
gimme game.
Chargers have Phillip Rivers, and now they have Herbert. But talk about them. The
Let's
Raiders
talk
Herbert is
about
good.
Chiefs
the
not
Raiders
making
have
it
had
into the
Derek
playoffs this
Carr
year. Let's
and
talk about
Amari
that.
Cooper, and now they got the people they
Monte.
recognize the best quarterback in the NFL right now. Like, what are you talking about?
The Chiefs are in danger of not making it out the AFC West.
I believe that with all my heart. And
That's very scary.
I'm not even being a hater, bro. Like,
Well,
because I
Vegas
feel
has
like
Vegas
the
has us
AFC
at
West, like the AFC West is the toughest division in the
the
NFL, bro.
AFC West. I mean, I'm sorry, the Vegas has our odds third highest. We're the third most likely to win the Super Bowl this year. Explain that.
That's a drape
Fuck,
off.
I was about to say, fuck them,
Bruh,
fuck what they be
when
talking
does
about, bro.
hold on? We
Fuck them
talk
white folks
about
numbers,
Vegas.
man.
When does numbers ever play football?
That's
Ain't
what
no
I'm
numbers,
saying, bro.
ain't no
Like, fuck them
odds.
white folks numbers, bro. Like,
Hey, Vegas,
That's how they make money.
Vegas didn't
What
have
you
the
talking
Bengals ranked
about?
high, and they
I'm
ended
getting
up getting to the
tired.
Super Bowl.
exactly, bro. Like,
I'm tired of him talking about the Chiefs. I stayed
Listen,
on mute.
if you
I've
put
been
money on
hearing
the
this
Bills this year
about these.
to win the
Y'all
Super
want to
Bowl,
argue about NFL rules? Let's bring a ref in for that. The Chiefs
Yeah.
ain't nothing, bro. Like y'all just came back. Y'all
what do you
just
mean we just
came
came
back.
back? What are you talking about? We've been in the AFC Championship 4 years in a row. What are you talking about?
And prior to that, where were you?
right next to my black ass,
Who cares?
sitting on the couch watching playoff
I'm
games.
just
Sitting on the
saying,
couch watching playoff games.
I gotta
It's
define
lit.
our history
I
now.
could not hear you.
Hey,
I
yo.
asked you before Patrick
Why?
Hey, yo,
Mahomes.
hold on.
Why
Hey,
would you?
hold on. Let me get some control. Let me get some order. Let me get some order. Let me get some order.
man,
Let me get
listen,
some order.
hey man, without
Let me get.
Tyreek Hill, it's gonna
Every
be
other
very
team can
difficult.
ask me about my
Hold on. Let me get some order.
the
Let
Raiders.
me get some order. Hold on. First of all, shout out to everybody in the comments, everybody that's watching, everybody who watching. Make sure y'all share the joint, man. We out here getting it popping. We got 9 more minutes. We gonna be done at 9 o'clock. But this is crazy. All right, go ahead, go back. I just wanted to make sure I get that out there. Everybody share. Go ahead.
Like I said,
Don't go back
Ravens,
to talk
they've
about
got
the
2
Chiefs.
championships. The
Don't
Raiders,
go
they
back to
got
talk about
the championships in the 80s when they did their thing. Went back again. I got obliterated by Tampa Bay, but we ain't talking
Hold
about it.
on, one at a time. Hold on, wait, one at a time.
Bengals
One
got
at a time. Okay, wait, hold on.
history.
Wait. All right, he's calling the verses. He's calling the verses. It's the Chiefs versus the Bengals.
This is the verses. Whatever.
This is the verses. Chiefs versus the
I
Bengals.
was
I mean,
mute during this verses. This
yeah, go ahead. You got it. It's on you, bro. Go ahead.
This makes no sense for you to have this much confidence because now the offense that you did have does not even exist anymore. I remember we were just in the chat. You was talking about Andy Reid's success rate. That boy never even seen or sniffed the Super Bowl but once with the Eagles, right?
Yeah,
Well, like,
that was right. Yeah, right.
right.
Y'all use your time. I'm not going to interrupt. Go ahead. You can be
Yeah, don't interrupt. Let him get a 60. Get a 60. Go ahead.
To the Chiefs and struggled until Patrick Mahomes came into his own, and y'all had Cheetah. Y'all had one of the biggest threats in the offense, like at that time. Everybody was scared of that guy because he could get underneath defense and he was really, really fast. You don't ain't them little cute sidewinders, no lookers. That was cute, but we caught up to that. It's such a thing called game film. We all caught up to it, and it was relevant last year when we beat y'all ass twice.
That's it. That's 60 right there. That's 60. All right. That's 60 seconds.
Right now.
Hold on. That's 60 seconds. That's 60 seconds. Hold on. That's 60 seconds. That's 60 seconds. All right, Chiefs, go ahead. It's on you. First round. It's on you. Bottom of the first.
First I'd like to say your energy, for my team. I don't get it. Listen, Andy Reid been to the Super Bowl. He only sniffed the Super Bowl once. He went to the Super Bowl. He lost. Yes, he did. But he sniffed it. And it was crazy that people talk about Tyreek Hill. Y'all wasn't saying none of this shit 3 years ago.
I was.
Hey, I didn't interrupt you.
No, go ahead. No, yeah, go ahead. Go. He got 20 seconds. Go. You got 20 seconds. Go.
Listen, we had a bot. Who our best receiver was. Listen, we don't. When you have a great quarterback, you don't rely on number one, number two, number three receivers. That's not something that often happens. The best receivers are winning the Super Bowl. That's not something that happens.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
You need is a great quarterback. Whether you like it or not, we have the greatest quarterback to coach. Together in the NFL. Not to mention, we have.
Time's up. Time's up. No, time's up. Bengals round 2. Top of the first. Top of the second. Go ahead, Bengals. 60 seconds. Go.
You didn't address anything that I said. We beat y'all twice, and you just stuttered your way through.
All right, stop trying to interrupt. Let him rock. You got 60 seconds. Go.
Screaming, nigga.
Like we talked about facts here. We talk about relevancy. We talk about right now. Y'all ask me, what do I think that the Bengals are going to do? Based upon last year, it looks like we're going back to the Super Bowl, and the road may still go through Kansas City again, and we have beat y'all ass again. Like, again.
I got a question though. What you gonna do? You see me though?
Hold on, wait. You ain't in this rebuttal. Hold on, wait. Don't do that yet. Don't do that yet.
I'll answer that right now. I'll listen for whistles. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it's finna be this. It's gonna be
lit.
It's lit.
All right, bottom of the second. Chiefs is on you. 60 seconds. Go.
We are ranked by Pro Football Focus a top 5 offensive line. I believe we second or third. I can't say for sure, but I can say for sure we're in the top 5. We have a quarterback that's, like I said, as great a quarterback is as Patrick Mahomes is. Y'all, you gotta think that's like ridiculous when you think we're gonna fall off. Because listen, let's be honest. A lot of times it's the scheme also. I think if Patrick Mahomes is playing for another team, he'd be good still, but he's great because of the scheme we have. With him and Eric Bieniemy, it's the scheme that gets people open. It's the scheme that works for Tyreek Hill. You think Tyreek Hill going to have the same type of success in Miami he did?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Because it depends on the quarterback and the play calling. It ain't just speed. It's the play calling. It's the opportunity. It's the ability to get players open by scheme. That's what any the quarterback can deliver that. Go ahead.
Yep, that's 60 seconds. All right, top of the third. This is your last round, bro. Get it out.
Let me go ahead and 30 this guy, as we would say in battle rap.
In battle rap, yeah. Get him a gentleman's 30.
Again, you talk about your offense now. Like your offense then couldn't beat y'all, couldn't beat us. Your offense now definitely won't beat us without him. Because I'll be honest, I was so worried about Tyreek Hill in that playoff game. I was worried, bro. And then I realized I guess I didn't have to worry about him because Andy Reid is going to figure out how to Andy Reid a situation. Like even though it was pretty enough that he did win a Super Bowl, that's fine. That's fine that he won a Super Bowl. I'm so happy that you guys finally reached that mountain because again, you guys were just as irrelevant as me. You guys were just as irrelevant as the Bengals. You were at the bottom of your own weak division at one point in time. The AFC West was struggling for a while. Phillip Rivers was the king. Then Peyton Manning came. Like, and we still wasn't talking about the Chiefs. The only reason why we knew y'all is because y'all played Peyton Manning twice.
That's it. You got your 60. That was good. All right, last round. Bottom of the third.
No more conversation about this. All right, so that means I'm about to just dog your team out for 30 seconds. Man. I'm not even talking about my team. The Bengals stink. They got lucky. Our quarterback had to have the worst game of his career for y'all to beat us. I mean, like literally, they struggled through the play. They had to, who y'all to beat in the playoffs? A bunch of nobodies. You got lucky. You won't have any of the success you had last year and this year because you barely got to where you got last year. You had to have epic failures just for y'all to get as far as y'all got. I hate y'all colors. They look like Mass and Tiger colors. They stupid. The Bengals, I don't even like Cincinnati. I don't like the city of Cincinnati. It got too many I's and N's in it.
That was disrespectful, that mastermind, but I'm going to leave that alone.
What? Yeah, man.
Hey.
Oh, my God.
That's at 30, bro. That's a straight.
That's the end of their verses?
Like
yeah. All right, so that's the end of their verses. So, AP, who you had winning that third? Who you had winning that third? How you winning that battle?
I'll give it a tie, man. But I just want to point this one thing out about last season. All five of the Chiefs.
We're not doing that.
All five.
This nigga, bro.
All five of the Chiefs' losses last season were against teams with winning records. Just want to
all right, hey, cuz, who won that debate?
I say Trey. Chiefs is overrated.
Oh shoot. Hey Lewis, who won the debate?
I gotta give it to Derek because until somebody knocked him off while everybody healthy, I gotta go with the Chiefs.
Dang, so that's 1-1. That's 1-1. I guess it's on me, and I had it as a tie. It was a good debate, my opinion. So it's 2-1-1. So that was a debatable battle. That was dope. I ain't got nothing to say on that.
Look at that. That's racial appropriation, bro. That's why they started doing that, bro. Look at that. Racial appropriation.
Yo.
Bro.
Hey, yo.
If Cincinnati do it again, and we had this conversation next year, then everything he said would be relevant. You got to do it again.
All right. You said they got to do it again.
Consistent team in the last 10 years in this room right now.
If they do it again, you can't say nothing.
The Bears got to get like.
They just kick their butt. They can't say nothing.
They got to get out of their division, but they're not even doing that.
That's true.
Hey, again, shout out to Dominique Robinson, bro. I really hope you make something out of that, for real.
Okay, we about to get off the show, man. But before we go, Ravens, who y'all play on Sunday, and is it a win or a loss?
I don't even know who we playing, but we gonna win though. That's all that matters.
You don't even know y'all playing. Stop, bro.
Yeah, nah.
Man, look it up, and I'll bring it back to you. Look it up, and I'll bring it back. Chiefs, who y'all playing first?
We playing the Jets, bro.
Okay, so you got y'all winning that?
Of course.
All right, okay, all right. Chiefs, who y'all play next weekend? If y'all got to win or not? What you looking like?
I'll be at the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for my team, we're playing against the Arizona Cardinals. You know, so I'm being there fighting niggas and fucking punch girls in the face for my team. Whatever we do, I'm willing to do it.
You sound crazy.
You see what's up?
No, you're not even.
You see
Yeah, you're not even. Yeah, that boy crazy. Hey, you're not even.
Like he going to a hockey game, nigga. Like
He about to get us. He about to get us kicked off of Facebook.
I'm about to get
Like
some
talking
beer.
crazy.
I'm about to get some beer.
No, so
Hey, so
I'm
you
going
pretty
to
much you pretty much ain't. What time y'all play? 1 o'clock.
yeah, 1:30.
So you ain't even gonna be on the show because you're gonna be stuck in the traffic or you're gonna be at the game next
No,
week.
I make our kids can pick me up, beat all that traffic, man. Don't no risk for me, but we should be good. But I'll let you know though.
All right, cool. Hey, cuz who y'all play next week? And what's the verdict?
Man, we play the Chargers and we gonna beat their ass. You feel me?
Oh, the Chargers. Oh,
I don't know,
first
Beat
week.
man.
their ass.
First week. Y'all come out the gate swinging like that.
We in the
It's that
AFC
AFC
West,
West.
bruh. I got dogs, bro. Like you feel me?
That's where you live in AFC West now. AFC West.
Yeah. You
AFC
feel
West.
me? Like it's we gangbanging in the AFC West. You get shot on each
Man,
corner. You
y'all,
feel me?
wait, hold on, wait, y'all acting like the AFC North ain't that either. But anyway, we ain't gonna go
Bro,
there. All
no,
right,
the AFC West as a whole is better than the AFC North, bro.
okay,
Yeah,
all
that's
right,
because the
okay.
Steelers fell off.
What do you
That's why.
mean? You got the Steelers up there, bro.
Yeah, that's because the Steelers fell
Oh,
off.
yeah, well, that's true. That's true. You
You
true.
got
That's
the
right. That's what.
Steelers up there, bro. Like
Speaking
honestly,
of speaking of this,
I love you, bro. And my
yeah,
mama and them
speaking of
from
Steelers,
Ohio, and my mama a Browns fan. You feel me? But in real life,
yeah.
everybody in the AFC West except for the Broncos can probably sock on y'all. You know what I'm saying? So
Hold on, man. The Broncos ain't nothing to play with. I
I
got the
mean,
Broncos winning that
The
division.
Broncos have no wideouts, bro. Cortland
Whoa, he
Sutton I
What?
think, just got hurt.
What?
said, wait, hold on, oh, wait. Hold on, before y'all continue,
We can talk
Bengals.
about that next week.
Oh,
Hold on.
We're gonna
Cortland
get into
Sutton
that
just
next
got
week.
hurt. Cortland Sutton just got hurt for the year, I think. Jerry Judy can't catch. The nigga eat popcorn before every game. The nigga got extra butter popcorn on the sidelines. Why you feel me? Like, I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, who else do they have other than Cortland Sutton and Jerry Judy? Did they pick somebody else up that we should be
no,
worried
they
about?
didn't.
No,
No, they didn't.
they got the tall cat. I think his name Patrick.
Buns. That's his name. You feel me?
His name is Buns. His name is
Patrick
Buns. Hey,
Nah,
Bengals,
but
Bengals, y'all got.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That Cortland Sutton is a dog, bro, but he just got hurt. Cortland's gone for the year. You feel me? Like just like J.C. Jackson for the Chargers just got
Oh no,
hurt.
they
We're
got
not gonna have to
somebody
worry about
by
J.C.
heart. They ain't got
Jackson
nobody
for
for
the first 6 weeks. So nigga, like they don't got
Don't
bruh,
forget that.
the Raiders are winning week 1. The
Yeah,
Raiders are winning.
they receiving core beat up.
Yeah, they don't
Hey,
have any
next week,
wideouts.
Yeah,
What,
Tim
bro?
Tim
all you
Russell
Duncan
is.
knew what I
people
was
say
talking
I'm
about
that
though.
telling you, bro. Like this is a hot take. This is a hot take, bro. Russell Wilson left a bad situation to go to another bad situation just to get paid, bro, because they wasn't gonna give him that money in Seattle.
Right.
Denver has no offensive line. They have no wideouts. They have a running back in Russell Wilson.
No, they got two running backs.
that's why
Damn.
they
Or
play the
two.
game.
They got Melvin Gordon too.
Well, boy, yeah.
And he's the
That's why they
biggest
play the game.
anomaly in the NFL right now, bro. Melvin Gordon should have been a boy.
Other guy's name, but he's good too though.
Yeah, they
All
got
right, but the Bengals, y'all play the Steelers the first week, right? God dang, I wish David was on here because he's
That's a
still a fan.
dub.
That's a
Steelers.
clear dub, but
Trash.
I'll let you
That's
say
a
it. What is
dub.
that? What is that? I'll let you say it.
Why I need to say it? Everybody just said it for me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's
And I got
I'm not even
and
talking shit. The Steelers is the weakest team in the NFL, bro.
The Bears is definitely weaker than the Steelers, bro.
That's
oh.
Definitely by far. You
between
gotta
Who?
understand, Tomlin has always had a winning record, no
That's
matter.
a fact. That's a fact. But who you said is weaker than the Steelers?
He said it was the Bears.
We're gonna see though. That's why they play the game.
Anyway, like I said, the Browns play the Panthers, and the Browns are gonna beat the Panthers, so that's gonna be dead. And AP gonna start the show next week with that.
I
So
don't know about that, bro. Like,
I don't. Listen. It don't matter if you know about it or not. That's what I'm telling you.
That's a game, bro. The
Y'all didn't ask
That
Browns,
ain't
me.
no
the
game.
Browns and the
Man,
Panthers.
stop. All right,
Y'all didn't ask
hype
me.
it. Keep hyping.
About to get off on us, man.
Hey,
That's a
real quick, y'all, real quick. Pay attention to the screen, all right? Pay attention to the
Y'all didn't
screen. I
ask
need
me how
everybody.
to win though. I didn't get
Wait,
to
hold
come up.
on. Wait. Pay attention to the screen. That's all I'm saying. And when I hit the button, come in swinging, bro. That's all I'm saying. Come in swinging. Y'all know what time it
All I'm
is.
saying
Y'all
is
know
y'all
what that
just
is.
make my prediction for week
Man, come
one.
on, man. We out of
Oh
here,
No,
man.
man,
y'all know what it is. Y'all see the corner. Y'all see the corner.
Nah, man.
oh
We ain't, I'm
guys,
not
the
even feeding into
Steelers,
that,
the
man.
Steelers is the weakest team in the NFL, bro. Period. Point blank.
Nah, the
Period.
Bears is
Point
definitely
blank.
weaker than the Steelers.
Overgrown.
No, bruh. No, bruh. No, bruh. The Bears got Justin. You feel me? They got
That's it.
you feel me?
No,
But then you can
don't
do
say
Yeah,
the
that,
that's
same
all
man.
he
thing.
They
You
got.
got
can do the same
Roquan
thing with
Smith.
you can do the
Eddie
same thing.
Jackson moved back from strong safety back to free safety.
Hey,
The
Eddie Jackson
Steelers,
is
the
Running
trash.
back
Steelers is
Eddie
coach,
loaded,
Jackson
bro.
is
They
trash.
just ain't got nobody to throw
Hey,
the ball.
Roquan is a boy though. Roquan is a boy though. But
stop.
you
Put
could
that
you
boy
do
in
the
that.
same thing. You do the same thing in Pittsburgh, bro. They got T.J.
Quinn
Watt,
was in the top
Najee
in sacks
Harris,
last year.
and who
He
else? The
playing.
only reason I
Bro,
like Najee is because he's from my area. You feel me? Like,
All
bro.
Hey, hold on. Bears play San Francisco. We're gonna beat them by 4.
no, y'all not.
They
Watch.
playing San Fran. They about to
Y'all gonna
they about to
lose.
get smoked.
At home.
Y'all
Watch.
gonna lose. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, and you know I
Who
got
won the
much
bet?
love for you. Yeah, you
Put
know I
money
got
on it.
much love for you, bro. Like, I bet a smooth dub on you. No, you know what? Fuck the
Who said
49ers,
that?
bro. I'm not gonna do that.
Who said
It's the
that?
Raiders, you feel me? But I did.
Who said the 20? A bet. Bet.
what's the
Got you.
best?
20.
Y'all bet
And make
20
it
on
so
who?
bad.
The
I bet
Niners and
you
the
on the
Bears?
Yeah.
Chargers game
Hey,
too.
hey, the steel curtain was
20
in
on
the
that.
70s. Hey, the steel curtain was in the
Ooh-wee.
70s. It's
I didn't hear what
22.
you said.
20
Steel
on the
curtain was
Chargers
in the
and
70s.
20 on the Bears. That's what you heard.
20 on the Chargers and 20 on the Bears. Really?
Who the
That's what he
Chargers
heard.
playing? They playing the
The
Raiders?
Raiders. The Raiders.
He got the Chargers beating the Raiders the first week?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, y'all sound so confident.
Yeah,
I
that,
mean, I
That's
mean,
that's the top
yeah, they
man.
gonna beat them the first week.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, you talking about my
I
team?
got
I
a
bet. Come on.
guarantee.
Come on.
I
I
got
bet.
a
That's
guaranteed
only
win.
3
yeah.
points. That's a 3 point.
20 Chargers beat the Raiders and 20 Bears beat San Francisco.
We could
The
do that.
Bears not beating
Oh,
San Fran, so that's gonna be a wash.
we could do that.
20 for you too then.
That's gonna be a wash. I don't want
20
to
for
take your
you
money.
too.
I don't want to take your money,
I'm on
man.
the fan door. Look at my money. Y'all
That's
so
what I
y'all
thought.
get on.
That's
That's
what I
free
thought.
money.
That's
Picking
what
any
I'm
team
on
against
the
the
fan door.
Bears is free money.
Money.
That's free money.
But
Picking
you ain't
any
bet.
team against the Bears is free money.
But you ain't bet.
I'm bad. I'm about to say. I'm about
I don't
to
want to take your money,
against
man.
y'all for the rest of the season.
I
But you
don't
ain't bet.
take your money.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah,
That's what
we
we
can
do.
lock
That's
that
what
in.
we
I'm
say
gonna
people
I'm
talk.
gonna send you my cash app, bro. You gonna
I
pay
ain't
for
gonna
my
do that.
gas, dog.
Hey, if it come out like that, that's what I do.
Nah, y'all about to break even, man, because the Chargers are definitely beating the Raiders.
I think you told you that's some slander right there, bro. Because what
You'll
happened in
see.
the play? What happened? And what happened last year, man?
You'll see, man.
I could
You'll
say the
see.
same thing. We like they got a new DN, we got a new DN with adding. You feel me, Devontae? You feel me? Like
Hey, this is what
that's a
I learned.
trade-off
This is what
with
I
a better
learned.
offensive line than last year. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they
Like I'm
got
not.
man, they
If
got
ain't no
Melvin
penalties,
Ingram
people
and
will say
Bosa, bro.
anything.
They gonna be on your neck.
Nigga, they got
If ain't
Khalil
no
Mack.
consequences,
Melvin ain't even
people will
over there.
just
They
say
got Khalil
anything.
Mack and Bosa. And
Oh, they got
Bosa.
Khalil Mack.
They
Oh
got
yeah,
they
that's
got
even worse.
Khalil Mack and Bosa. You know
That's
what I'm
even
saying? Like,
worse.
but
Hold on.
but I
Hold
got
on.
Chandler
What
and
you talking
Max.
about?
Did you watch the Raiders and the Chargers game last year?
Yeah, I watched it.
Outside.
Yeah, bro, that was a fight. You feel me? Like, and so there's no way, and we won that fight. And there's no way you could just straight out say out the side of your neck that yeah, the Chargers gonna beat the Raiders.
I
Can't
can
just
I
say
say
just
that.
that
did.
only
You put 20
because
on
I'm
it.
only saying that because you just instilled a brand new coach, so you got a new system and new everything. So I don't expect them
I'm
to come
saying it
straight out the
because
gate
that
strong.
boy Herbert is a dog, and he got
And
enough
that's a
years
rookie
to
coach. At
get
least
good.
my coach done been there before. You
Not a
feel
rookie,
me? Like,
not a rookie coach.
well, he's a sophomore coach because this is his first time coaching the NFL or second or his first team he's ever coached in the NFL.
He coached the Denver Broncos, right? Oh, you talking about
No, we talking about bro from the Chargers.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're right.
This is his second year in his first team. That's what everybody was talking shit about him
You
because they
all
was like, can he do it?
right. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
everybody was saying, shit, we trust this guy with Justin because Justin is a bona fide superstar. You feel me? Like I'm not
Yeah.
a hater. I'm not a hater, bro.
Here,
Like that's
here's
like
what
I
I'm
was
gonna
see,
talking
tell
about
you.
man.
with Derek. I'm a realist. You feel me? Like you
Here's
can't
what I'm
just
gonna tell
straight
you
up and
about
down
San
say
Diego
that.
Chargers.
It's
They
gonna be a good
always be
game.
getting hurt.
It
Eckler was
is.
hurt. Keenan Allen was hurt. Michael Williams was limping. Every time
Man,
that happens, they start losing.
man, I don't
They
want to hear
healthy
about.
first
I don't want to
game.
hear about
They
nothing. My
healthy
coach,
first game.
my
Hey
players,
yo,
their coaches are racist. How about that? You got fired.
hey yo, hey yo,
How about
hey yo,
that?
hey yo,
And
bro.
and
Hey,
their partner, hold
Hey,
on, and
you're
their
gonna have
partner
to
just
deal with
killed
them boys.
somebody, and
Yeah,
their
Herbert,
fastest player and one of their
Eckler,
best players
Keenan
just killed
Allen, Mike
somebody,
Williams,
and he's not here
Darrell
anymore.
Evans. You have to deal
I
with
don't
that.
want to hear about dysfunction and losing players, and you feel me?
hey,
Like I don't
Maybe
want to
I'm
hear
just
about
hey,
that.
waiting on this
hey,
afternoon loaded.
hey. This first, hey, all right, cool. This first show was definitely this. This first show was definitely lit.
It
We
was
had a lot of people
Bosa.
in here. The comments was dope.
So that's what Matt.
Done more than Michael Vick will ever did. That's
No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not doing. We're not doing. See,
What
you
you
trying to
say?
keep the show. You trying to keep the show going. The show is over. Chill out, bro.
what I had to say.
What he
No,
say?
chill. Yeah, he said something about Vic, and we're not
Hey,
bringing Vic up till next week. Chill out. We're not bringing Vic up till next week. You trying to jump the gun.
We're done. Talk to y'all next time.
You talking
hey,
to you
have
jumping the
no
gun.
money.
Salute to everybody who watched it. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to, you know what I'm saying, make
Absolutely.
a dope show. I feel that the show was dope. We're gonna definitely get a little bit more order. We definitely gonna control the blitz a lot more. But it was dope. The verses was fire and everything, bro. We got the separate
It's a
teams. Of
YouTube
course, we
video.
got Raider Nation, Bengals Nation, Chicago Bears Nation, Chiefs Nation, Ravens Nation,
To
Browns
me,
Nation, and Steeler Nation. But he ain't get in here. But
Who
everybody's, bro. A lot of
that?
teams being represented. A lot of teams
go
being
over there
represented,
looking like
man.
a
So y'all make
like
sure
Mr.
y'all tune
Flame.
in. Y'all make sure y'all tune in next week at 4 o'clock.
Who
Y'all make sure y'all tune in
that?
next week at 4 o'clock. Hold on, we doing this at 4 o'clock next week or 7?
Hey,
Yeah,
The
have my
games are
money.
still gonna be
That
on
didn't
at
work
four
better for
o'clock.
me,
yeah, you
bro.
tripping,
Yeah,
dog.
we doing 7 o'clock. Seven
Yeah.
o'clock next week.
Yeah, we
I
gotta do
think
it
I'm.
7 o'clock.
right
I
before the
think
Have my
nah,
games
money.
bruh,
in the
nah,
man.
bruh, because my game, I think it's prime time next week. You feel me?
No,
We
that's,
gotta
that's
no,
what I'm
y'all do it in
saying.
the afternoon, 4:25.
Yeah,
Kickoff.
4:25. We gonna do 4:25 then. Dang, man.
That's kickoff for the Chiefs and the Raiders is
Yeah.
4:25.
Hey, I'm
I
about
mean
to
the
say
Chiefs,
we
I
can
mean the
do like a
Raiders and this
pregame
man.
show before the first game tomorrow.
So then we don't talk about the games until Tuesday?
Yeah, that's what I would do. It's a Monday night game. Somebody might have a Monday night game or something.
So the show ain't gonna be on Sundays. It's gonna be on starting on Mondays. Then is that what we? I mean on Tuesday.
Nah,
I
Sundays
would
at
do it on
7.
Tuesday.
Sundays at 7, right before the
I,
Right
NBC
before the
night
listen,
late,
game.
right before
I
the
would
late
do
NBC
night
night
game.
I would
game.
do Sunday morning like a preseason, like a pre game
Oh no,
show,
yeah,
and
that's
then
not
do it on
mandatory for
Tuesday
everybody.
again after all
Okay.
of the games.
Nah, we can get that in, man, like right
7.
before
7 on
the late
Sundays.
game.
Keep it 7, bro. That works better for me.
All right, I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm with it too. I'm with it too. All right, so next week, next Sunday, 7 o'clock, we'll be talking about all the games that happen early in the season, early in the game. I'm telling y'all ahead of time that y'all see King Factor 330. He'll be starting the show off when the Browns beat the Panthers. He will be the one with the apology on the
But what
screen.
happened when
That's it.
they kick a mud hole in y'all like they about to?
Now, the
Man,
Browns. If the Browns lose, we just have a regular show. Because I'm not
nah,
whatever. It is what it
Let's
nah,
is.
get ready
you,
for a regular
nah,
show, man.
Yeah,
you
come
gotta do
on.
push-ups. You gotta do push-ups on the show or something. You gotta do push-ups on the show or
Hey, yo,
something,
I'll
bro.
be
Number
back.
two
I'll be
is my
back 1
money.
and 0. By the way, I'll be back 1
Yeah,
and 0. I can't say the same for a
back
lot
when
of
no, that's
I,
what's that's
I
what's
mean,
up.
my game is gonna be prime time, but at the end of the day, I'll be 1-0 too.
All right.
That's what's up, y'all. Hey, salute to all of y'all, man. Like I said, thank y'all for being a part of the panel as well. And go Ohio State. Y'all see what's going on. We ain't
Go
playing around.
ahead.
All right. It is what it is. Peace, y'all.
Bet.